Hi guys, Coach Sarah here with Life Changes by Sarah. This is just going to be a real quick, simple video. I am here today to talk about 5 tips that I think are important to be a better CNA. If you have others that you want to add at the bottom, please do so. If you have better ideas for me, I'd love to hear them. But these are just 5 that I think are kind of important to do our job as a CNA. Number 5 is to show up. Like, seriously, if you don't show up, you're not only stressing out your coworkers who are going to get mad at you, it's going to be a bad cycle to get into, but you stress out your residents, the people that you care for. They expect you to be there. They need you to be there. If they didn't, you wouldn't have a job. So these people are super important. Their families need you. The patients need you, your coworkers need you, your company needs you. Like, it is all about helping people, not just showing up to get a paycheck. Number 4 is to communicate your issues. If you're struggling with something, if you're struggling with a tough patient or a tough coworker, you need to go to your manager or above them, depending on what the issue is, and talk about it. Don't hold it in, because it's just going to stress you out. It's going to just bring so much negativity. You're not going to enjoy your job anymore. I've been doing this it'll be 17 years in February of this year, which is 2017. And there's honestly been like 2 instances where I can honestly say I hated my job and I didn't like it, and when that happened, I knew it was time to move on. So I did, and things got better. So communicate your issues. Respect your coworkers is another big part of that. Number 3 is work with your coworkers. Don't do those 2 assists by yourself. Do them with someone. There are 2 assists for a reason. You may be able to do it by yourself, but it may harm them as the patient. It may harm you as the worker. You don't want to miss work. People depend on you again. Like, you depend on the paycheck. People depend on you. You need to be there. So work with your coworkers, like coordinate your lunch breaks, work on those 2 assists together. Even if there are 1 assist, you whip them up, you take care of them together. I hate saying whip them up, but we all know that sometimes that is what happens. Take care of them together and then move on and take care of the next person. Just be there for them. Number 2 is be organized. Like, don't go in and out of rooms. Like, when you go into a room, take care of that patient completely, so that you don't walk out, move into the next room, and then they ring the call bell. Like, then you have to go back and start all over again. Like, if you go into a room, you're happy, you say good morning, how are you? Take care of their needs, meet their needs, and they will wait for you to come back. If you don't meet all their needs at once, they're going to ring that call bell. They're going to stress you out. You just need to be organized with your time, and take your time taking care of every single person that you're assigned to for the day. And the number 1 tip I have, and it's kind of a pet peeve of mine, is be on time. Like, your shift starts at 7 a.m. It's not okay that you start coming in at 10 after 7 or 20 after 7. Like, when you're scheduled to be there, be there. It's your job. Your coworkers, again, depend on you. Those patients depend on you. Your residents depend on you. Work your shifts. Like, I get that life happens, but call and say you're going to be late is another thing. If you're not going to be on time, make sure you let someone know, so that those patients know that you're going to be late and that you will be there. Because there's nothing worse than feeling like no one's going to show up and no one's going to take care of you. So those are my 5 tips. If you, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you have anything to add, please drop them in the comments or shoot me an email, lifechangesbysarah@gmail.com. And I hope to hear from you all soon. Thank you.